Now I'm back. I fucked up and hit all the buttons, so I might accidentally be running a second ad right now. Sorry about that. Also, guess who didn't start the YouTube stream?
Was it Nick?
Yeah, it was me. So that started now. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for giving me the clap. It's me. I'm the problem. Yep. Let's not.
Howard. I teleported you there. You gotta live there now.
Nope. There, I guess. Prostrem. Yep, always a hashtag prostrem when I'm this fucking tired, I tell you that. Right, where was I meant to go after that fight in the Black Room? That key opens a door somewhere.
That key just opens the door that got locked behind you. That's it.
Huh. But there's definitely somewhere you're meant to go from there, right? I'm not just imagining that.
It has been a little bit since It's been a little bit since I've been there, so...
Yeah, I remember this... There was definitely somewhere you're meant to go. Because you're meant to, like, then climb the tower a bit.
Also, is that the Kaiden Greatsword?
No. It is... I think it's called the Unhorser? Something like that?
The Dismounter.
Dismounter, that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's what it's called. So yeah, that is the Kaiden Greatsword.
I won it fair and square.
I'm actually surprised it's like a 10% drop from Kaiden Knights.
Oh, I did alright.
Normally when I'm trying to get it, I end up getting their entire armor set first.
I still don't have any chest armor. I don't know how. It's not for lack of trying, I'll tell you that.
I go after the little gargoyle shits, and I try to get their bleed weapon.
Hey, don't call it gargoyles and shit. He's doing his best.
No, dude. No.
Careful, man.
Stay away
Where
from
was
me.
Gargoyle during the Guild of Icons Evil campaign? Not helping. Nice. You got him.
I did.
One more hit.
And then a few more hits on those ones.
No. I shouldn't be doing heavy attacks. So fucking many of them here.
What happened to the friendly pumpkin knight?
He's chilling.
The Friendly Pumpkin Knight is definitely a budget VHS Halloween movie.
Yes.
Oh, he's doing no damage.
Yeah, he's really not helping.
I think I know why. I think this may be the spirit summon version of the pumpkin knight.
Yeah.
And therefore it's scaled to what level you have him at, which is 0.
Yeah, the allies have not been that helpful.
Let's see.
They were during the Erdtree avatar.
Yeah, okay.
And the
fair.
Red Wolf.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Ally Spirit. Who do we have here?
See, why couldn't Gargoyle do that, huh?
You could have. Just gotta cast Burning Hands.
Oh, hey, Lutel's on some of this. That's cool. I'll wait for you to find the boss battle, then I'll summon Lutel for you. I mean, Lutel is genuinely one of the best Spirit Ashes in the game.
Fair.
Or just wait until he's away from a crate and then bring a boss fight to him.
I'm doing okay down here, considering my level.
I mean, she's no Black Knight Tish, but...
Woo!
Also, you should level up.
I should. Head back to that side of Grace. I think there's one nearby, but... fucked if I know where it is. Absolutely nobody boosted the strong stat for that. Yeah, didn't know. Dragon Wound Grease, something I never used.
Honestly, I think that ever since like Dark Souls 3, the greases and resins have all been basically useless items.
Yeah.
He's a sweaty boy, not a greasy boy.
Yeah. Well, I am a greasy boy as well.
Simply because they don't let you put them on unique weapons or weapons that are infused in any way anymore. So like a good chunk of the weapons you're going to be using early mid game onward, just you can't use the greases or resins on.
Should I continue upping dex despite the fact I don't have a dex weapon? No, let's go strength. I really want a dex weapon, but I'm not finding one, so...
What weapons do you have?
This.
Is that really your only weapon?
Banished Knight's Greatsword? Hell yeah. I think I recently got that. And the club. I suppose I could...
Oh yeah, I suppose there is also Bloodborne. But Bloodborne itself just didn't have elemental infusions to begin with, so...
Fire paper? Old paper?
No, infusions, not the papers. Like, you couldn't permanently give any of your weapons more fire damage.
I mean, yeah. Get the flame sprayer instead.
What's the strength requirement for these weapons?
Yeah, that might be the problem.
No. What is it? Like, what's the number?
17 strength on that one, 19 on that one.
And what's your strength at?
33.
You should be able to power stance them. Hit the left trigger, I think it is, the heavy attack for your left hand. Nope, that's the Art of War. Yeah, so, Yeah, so when you use your left-handed weapon, it should be swinging both of them. Because oh no, it's not. That's right. The dismounter is a curved greatsword technically. They're not the same weapon class.
Right. I thought they were the same, but yeah, no, that explains it. The bastards again.
Wow, Nick, tell us how you really feel.
Oh, it's following me. Does anyone know why this isn't working?
Why what isn't working?
Spirit summon.
Because you're not in... Oh.
Which one are you trying to summon?
Wolves.
How much? Okay. Look at the item in your inventory.
Oh, okay, it's because you put the ash there. You don't have the bell.
No. You don't need to put the bell there. Look at the spirit summon in your inventory real quick.
Yep.
I think you do need to use the bell. Like, you equip the ash and then you use the bell.
You do not have 55 FP on your bar. That's why.
Yeah, I need to fill it up. Okay, so if I do that, and then I do that, it actually works. There we go. Babies.
Yeah, that takes all of your FP.
Yeah, I've not put anything into FP.
Well, now I've got more FP. I can't remember where they're located, but I think you can get things to change the scaling of weapons.
If when you equip Art of Wars to your weapon, you can choose what their infusion is, and that affects the scaling.
Speaking of which, though, I don't need to have both of these weapons equipped.
You don't pick your favorite.
You do, though, because it'll be really funny when you're really small.
I'll go with this one.
I do wish crowd control let us give you weapons. I really do.
It would be cool. Give me rivers of blood right now. I miss it.
Or even better, make it forcefully change the weapon you're using.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So you're running around with rivers of blood, and then suddenly you have like the Noble's S stuff.
Oh, that would be very funny. Yeah, that'd be great.
Undeserved.
Speed run it. Oh, am I meant to go out there? Is that? No.
Nope.
Nope.
Well.
Nope.
I mean, you get some Saint Trina's arrows, but I don't think you have any particular need to put enemies to sleep.
Oh, mate, you kicked me in the goddamn head.
You could punch up.
Ladder combat in Souls games is so funny.
I mean, what's really funny is when you're doing Bloodborne and you're wearing the cone hat and you go down a ladder.
Oh. No, further along the ledge. There you go.
Oh! Hello.
He just wants to give you a present.
Yeah.
The
Well, I've already
present
got
is
the-
fire.
I've already got the key in that room, so I shouldn't need to go in there again. But where do I go next? Do I go out here? No.
We also have bad memories with that room. What with the bear?
Yes. There's nothing up here.
Wait, go back into that room real quick. You're gonna have to fight the
Gonna
knight.
summon a bear again.
But
Oh, I guess I didn't use this chest. Maybe that's it.
careful, the knight respawn.
Ooh, I forgot. I'm not using the same Ashes of War, of course. Hey, me. Fuck off. I'm not sure what that does. I'll do it.
I mean, if the bosses want to keep blocking like that, go for jumping attacks. Or charged heavy attacks if possible.
That worked.
Because jumping attacks against blocks or charged heavy attacks do a lot of point
hey.
damage.
It's the curved sword talisman. Time to switch back.
Yeah. May as well.
The curved sword talisman is only useful if you have a shield equipped.
Oh, guard counters, yeah.
Well then, time to switch back again.
No, I'll stick with the sword, I think, because for now, anyway, because this has an Ash of War that I like on it. I can swap that, but not right now. Right, so what the fuck are you meant to...
Are you sure you can't open that door down there?
I tried and it wouldn't let me.
I mean, if you have the strength to wield both of them at one time, I'm assuming you have the strength to just be able to switch between them. Or, well, not so much strength as carrying capacity.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I think you're right. I think that is where you're supposed to go, because behind that door is supposed to be a ladder.
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid ladder. It takes ages.
I give my life.
Not for honor, but for you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just kind of glitched me here, hasn't it? Because I'm then meant to be able to run back that way after going up the ladder in there and coming out over there. No, that's definitely death.
I mean, I suppose there is one other way forward, but you got to get really good at dodging really fast.
Just gets recovery.
I'm not terrible at dodging. Which way do I go?
Claws.
Okay,
That's
so like
dexterity.
if you go back to in front of Stormvale, you could talk to the guy and say you want to take the main entrance, and you could dodge your way all the way through this whole legacy dungeon, like skipping everything, because you're going down the main path that's supposed to be super dangerous.
Small issue. I don't think that guy's alive anymore.
Did you kill him?
Yeah.
We probably should have spoke to him before we attacked him on sight.
But why though?
He's an asshole who betrays you.
He doesn't betray you.
Yeah, he does. He's the one that locks you in that room with the knight. Because he wants to steal all your stuff and sell it to other people.
Yeah, if you die while you're going down that path, some of your runes are missing when you pick them up because he's taken them.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the bird. Dex scaling is back on the menu. Ow! Ow! Camera! Camera!
The true enemy of souls.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you really want a good dex weapon, Nick?
Yeah.
The war hawks, these hawks in this area, the ones that have the swords on their feet, they have a 2% chance to drop their weapon, which is a dex weapon.
Then that's what we're gonna have to do.
Warhawk Talons, it's a pretty decent dex weapon.
I've been gendered again.
Or we could continue being half a Wolverine.
Oh!
You just gotta be good at fighting the birds and then get that 1 in 50 chance. I'd probably switch back to your sword if I were you, simply so you have the reach to actually hit these things.
Yeah, that's probably the problem I'm having. From Wolverine
again,
to X-23. Nice, I got that reference.
You can have multiple weapons equipped and just switch them out.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not doing that. I don't know. I should. But we will go with the dismounter for now, and then number 2 we'll put that in for when I need something faster. Right.
Give it a test just to make sure you know which buttons are which.
Okay. Yep. Aw, I got excited for a sec.
But yeah, the dismount is actually a very good early game drop, simply because it is like it's the greatsword with like the second largest reach in the game.
It has been serving me pretty well so far.
It's the curved greatsword with the second largest reach in the game.
Of any of the greatsword class weapons that aren't ultra greatswords, honestly, I think it outranges quite a bit of the ultra greatswords as well.
Okay. You assholes. Oh, why have I been... Oh, Gambit Wizard! No! Ah! I'm so slowed, even my staggering is slowed.
I don't think you're living this.
I was just trying to get the runes. That slow is deadly. I need to increase the price of that thing. It's basically a die button.
They only have 50 coins, Nick.
Yeah, but it only costs 3 coins to do that.
Wow. Shortchanging people.
What do you
Should
mean?
be 1.
It should not be 1. Okay, let's go on to a more sensible one. Right. I didn't think the slow was going to be that much when I set the price for it.
How much do you think it was?
I thought it was just going to be like a 20% slowdown, not you're moving at half speed. I thought that because there's also one that says ultra slow, and I thought maybe that's 50% speed. That was fun, says Gambit Wizard. For you, maybe. Where am I?
Weeping Peninsula.
Oh.
Southern Limgrave.
Okay, I can handle this area.
There is another enemy in this in this area that has a pretty decent dex weapon, but I'm not sure what its drop chance is. Because like if you go up towards the minor Erd tree, there are a bunch of like dudes who have like a bunch of like growths on them.
Oh, no, not here. This is not the place to have hyperspeed.
Really, literally the worst place.
Did you just drink all of your...
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button again, but I pressed it.
How many times did you press the
hyperspeed.
wrong button again?
A lot. Listen, I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 a lot, okay? It has corrupted my memory.
Honestly, this place may be pretty decent for farming souls.
Christ! Oh, I fell
Maybe it
off
doesn't
and then
fall
ran
off.
straight back on. I made this 2 crowd control coins. Was this a mistake? Yes!
Yes.
Oh, I can't believe chat just wants to kill women like this.
Hey Nick, watch out for the gravity here. It's pretty rough.
If you're not careful, you'll fall off.
Yeah, I think you're right, Iris.
I'm very sad that one of the fast travel options isn't the Lake of Rock.
Jesus Christ. That would be evil. Well, I guess all of them are evil, but Jesus Christ.
Of how Miyazaki looked at all of his favorite poison swamps and said, it's not poison enough.
Yeah. Die. Oof.
Careful.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Ooh, there's an item down there.
No, not down there. The other down there.
Gambit Wildcard has changed my gender. And then Bree changed it back immediately. You're like, I'm not having that. None of this. It's tits or nothing for Bree.
I'm sorry, Nick, but you have to take your estrogen. It's not an optional. It's not optional.
Help chat, I'm being force-femmed.
I knew the agenda was real.
This is what the right warned me about. Stop it.
Don't drink any water that the frogs have been drinking.
Oh god.
No, I think the current moral panic is that they think they're doing transgender surgeries to illegal aliens in prison.
So what you've got to do is enter
or
America
something like
without like getting a visa, and you can get your gender affirming surgery. Loophole.
I mean, with how off the rocker these people are, it could be that they think that we're changing the sex of actual aliens, like cosmic aliens. There's aliens in Area 51, and the trans mafia wants to.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Nick,
the
do you have the
underground
DLC?
transgender mafia. I don't have the DLC yet.
Damn.
I will be getting it eventually.
I was kind of hoping I could teleport you there.
But I'm gonna finish my other Souls-like game that I've got at the moment first. Which is of course Armored Core 6. Fires of Rubicon.
I mean, Armored Core 6 is explicitly not a Souls-like.
Yeah, but Iris.
They are completely different genres in every way.
I don't know. I don't know.
If anything, Dark Souls is an Armored Core like.
You're right. Armored Core and Dark Souls are as different from each other as Dark Souls is to, I don't know, fucking Pokemon Puzzle League.
The Demon Souls. Kodo's just doing nothing but oh no as we've hit the point in the night where we'll turn into an alt-right podcast. Understandable, to be honest.
I think it's best to just run past this one. Just this guy has the bonk stick.
Ooh. He has the death, actually.
We saw how clean that death was.
Okay, so my question is, Nick, with all these cool souls, can you make it back to the Grace?
Yeah. No.
No.
Shit. I gotta go forward. Shit.
I mean, you could, if you have an item that returns you to a side of grace without losing your souls, you could use that.
I don't. I only have one that will return me to a side of grace, losing myself. Well, I could just fast travel. Ooh!
Careful how much damage that did. You do not have enough to take one more of those.
Break line of sight.
The force fem will continue until morale improves, but morale might drop.
I mean, if morale drops, we just ship in more estrogen.
I mean, if morale drops, we just ship in more owl.
Oh, very good. There we go. I leveled up. This is my level 30 grind area. Totally normal grind area at level 30.
Somebody teleport him away from this place.
I
Before he
can't. I
gets
have
too
no more
strong.
coins.
You could have dropped another rune bear on him, and this is what you spent your last coins on.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I teleported him somewhere else.
Ow.
Quickly, somebody here teleport him to the Church of Repose. Oh,
God damn it! All right, let's give it another go. I still don't have.
You can exit the other way and explore the area some.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I go straight forward and I'm facing Godfrey Elden Lord. I go backwards, I'm facing Gideon Ofnir All Knowing.
I'm pretty sure you should be able to just like parkour your way away from Gideon.
I have two choices
Or
and they're
where
both
Gideon
perish. I probably can, but let's just give it a go. We saw how it went last time when I was level 1.
Okay, somebody spawned in a rune bear.
Don't.
I kind of hope you're able to make it to the second phase.
Lamau. That will not be happening.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Hey, we did 46 damage, everybody. My girlfriend's here. Thank you, Jayla.
They're turning illegal Christalians into women.
Not a single Lutel being summoned, though. Is it because she refuses to give head? Is that the reason?
Is that legit? Because if so, yeah, that's the reason.
Her name is quite literally Lutel the Headless.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey, I've done 500 damage. I'll take it. Crusader, you want to do anything? Thank you.
So your issue, Nick, is that when you see him doing the stomp, you try to roll away instead of jumping.
Get in front of him.
Oh, you just can't die, can you?
Oh, I can.
Immediately creeped up.
Thank you, Jailer, for sending invincibility. Alright. We go back to fucking Stormvale Cliffside. So if I recall, there is another way in, isn't there?
Yeah, if you can make your way back to the... Somehow make your way to the front of the castle.
Sure. That'll be this way.
Do you happen to have just like a fast travel point there?
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be swarmed with birds forever.
Stormvale main gate. Let's go. And then I go, is it this way?
Okay, yeah, so...
Christ!
No, it's not that way.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
See, what you're supposed to do is talk to the guy who's right there, and you can say you want to go through the main gate, and he'll open it. I'm wondering if there's like a switch there or something now, where he was. Yeah, because if you go through the main gate, then you're constantly like under barrage of ballistas. But if you're good at timing, you can make it all the way to Godfrey that way. No,
Godric.
Godric, there it is.
If you're good at timing, huh?
Well, we'll see how good at timing I am.
It is a fairly consistent dodge timing with a sound key. So like,
Bad news, no switch.
Nope.
yeah, because like that's the only other way through.
So many subs, but my kingdom for a switch.
So unless like, wait, can you approach the gate real quick?
Hold on a sec. Something was attacking.
Worst part is you're not even getting like a bunch of the larval tears out of this.
Right, well, Inky's out of coins. So we might see a decrease in balls.
Balls. I don't think this is going to do it. Oh, this just takes me back here. Very slowly.
Yeah, so I think your option right now is you gotta pick a different Elden Lord or a different Remembrance boss to fight.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to...
Yeah, because if you you could go directly to the lakes from here if you take the side path.
Yeah. That's actually how I did it originally. I didn't go through the castle. I was just like, oh, what's this way? I've gone that way. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, no, you're hanging the right way. No. Turn right. You've gone too far.
Here we go.
Personally, I'm a fan of Ray Lucario myself.
Ray Lucario? Is that a friend of Rey Mysterio's?
No, Raya Lucario.
Ray Lucario. Woo!
I don't remember where the jump point to it is.
There's definitely one around here. I remember it. Oh, is it there? And then climb down along there? I think it is. I think you go along the bridge. Yeah, Rey Mysterio's friend. Rey Lucario.
Ray,
Yeah, Rey Lucario. Short for Raymond Lucario.
Somebody drop a rune bear on the sky.
Wait, Mysterio named his Lucario Raymond?
Yeah.
I can't
didn't know.
believe Fee was the only one who survived the first session.
I can.
Of
Have you seen how
Crimson
OP those swords are?
I don't know what to talk about. It's impossible to kill my character.
It's pretty hard to kill mine as well. Like, it's possible, but it's hard.
Just you were going to, like, get your foot caught in a floorboard as you were leaving bed.
I mean, to be fair, I almost killed your character, but no. A certain mushroom had to be nice to you. The mushroom had to be nice and follow through on her character arc.
Lamau.
How dare she?
Imagine having character development.
To be fair, he would have been rolling death saving throws, and Nick has repeatedly stated that Inultrare is very geared towards that.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I think is planning for failure and not generally good tactic, but
Plan for failure when your HP is 12, yeah. Plan for that, because it will happen.
your HP is
Yeah.
12?
Nah, it's not. It's great now. It used to be pretty fucking low. When we were doing D&D, it was low. Yeah, level up A5e is much higher. It's like 35, I think.
Yeah, you got to remember, Nick plays a wizard. Inultrare could die of 1d4 embarrassment damage at any moment.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I've remembered that Nick plays a wizard. It's going to make the second encounter very fun if he gets there.
Hey, Church of Erith.
But yeah, I am actually
Good guy.
I actually very much like all the new Gate Pass content we just got for Level Up A5e.
Yeah, it looked cool.
I liked all those synergy feats.
Oh, come on, I need to get down. Yeah, I like the Artificer one where the audio engineer. That actually sounds like one I might take for the Artificer I'm making for your level 10 thing. Because it kind of fits with Hacker, I think.
Oh yeah, level 10 thing. Okay, yeah. Because I was thinking, I don't think you could technically take one of these until 8th level. But because 8th level will be the first time you get the ability score increase and have 2 classes at level 3. I mean, I suppose if I gotta look up to see if there's like retraining rules in A5e, because you might be able to take it at level 6 if you do retraining.
But
Or
you know,
or if your GM is just very kind and lets you delay your taking the fee.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't be taking it on Inultrare anyway because it doesn't fit. But on the character I'm planning for the Catlaw one, hell yeah, it makes sense.
Speaking of, I really got to plan that.
I like how after I already turned Morgan into an NPC is when they added hydrokinesis and telekinesis. The two things central to Morgan as a character.
Oh yeah, the elemental skills, right?
Yeah. They condensed all of the elemental cantrips into one cantrip in 5.5, now. And honestly, I prefer that. It's just, you know, you do all of them in one go.
I do like A5e's approach of having those elemental cantrips effectively be skills rather than spells.
I I mean, it works in an Avatar game, I guess, but this isn't the Avatar game.
I didn't know A5E made an Avatar game.
No, but there is an Avatar game.
Okay, but things don't work like that in the Avatar game either. You
Well,
say you do them and then you do them.
That's just silly.
Yeah, and in A5E, they are optional skills that your DM could allow you to get proficiency in. And they have their effects be effectively skill checks.
I get why they've gone for that. It doesn't work for me. Like, you can do skill checks with spells already. Like, there's nothing stopping you from it still just being magic. And therefore is counterable. And dispellable and all the other bits that come with magic.
Actually, I have to look up the rules for them specifically. Ugh.
No rules. Okay. PF tried to have Avatar characters in the form of kineticists, but they kind of sucked. I mean, having an Avatar character that kind of sucks is certainly a D20 RPG tradition, because you saw 5e's Avatar character and it was shite. I hear 5.5 is pretty fun, but I don't know. I haven't looked into it properly yet. But they did redesign the way of elements completely. I think people were saying it was good, but I've not looked at it.
Hey, map.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna ruin our streak of just having a large black landmass to look at whenever we want to fast travel anywhere.
Yeah.
We'll actually have discernible details.
Well, I've got to win this fight first. Why am I using this weapon on the horse? That's better.
Okay, here it is. Optional mechanics,
Lords.
rare skills. You only use these skills to target and affect an area no greater than a 5-foot cube that you have line of sight with. Environments may limit how you use these skills.
Stop ringing your bell.
Effects caused with the skills start until the next turn unless the environment can physically maintain those effects.
I love that Iris is doing some light reading as this chaos is unfolding for you.
It's fine, it's just a guy on a horse.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
what a dismounter. Didn't fucking dismount him at all.
Yeah, I've tilted myself. What am I doing? This should not be that hard. There we go. Oh, there's another bell end.
2 more bell ends.
Fucking
3,
oh my
I
God.
guess.
Oh my days. Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my days. All right.
The great thing about Morgan being an NPC now is that I don't even need to bother with trying to figure out class stuff for him. I can just give him any abilities I want.
Yep.
Okay, so like after you take the feat or the GM lets you take these skills for other lore reasons. once you do that, the idea behind it is very much just you're manipulating elements in creative, not necessarily combat ways. That may not be like something explicitly written into a bunch of the spells.
And you're very specifically not allowed to affect the water in somebody else's blood.
No, you cannot bloodbend somebody.
Get some health back. I'm doing okay progress-wise, considering.
Oh, these skills are considered magical and cannot be used where magic is suppressed, such as the antimatter field. And they are considered cantrips for the purposes of counterspell and dispel magic.
That makes sense. But then why not just make them spells?
I imagine so that you can do more creative things with them, because, like, Shape Water is a good and versatile cantrip, but also, like, you could do other things with water that Shape Water doesn't cover.
Yeah. There's not much stopping you from doing that, though. Like, that's what improvising is about. I always grate against games trying to specifically write in the rules the way that you can improvise with the game systems, because it just means you no longer have to improvise, you know? Like, the game's not a computer game. You can just do things.
Yeah, no, that's, like, the point of the skill. You can just do things.
Yeah, but you could just do things before. Like, what's the skill adding that stops you from improvising with the Shape Water cantrip? For example. Like what can you do with the skill that you couldn't do with Shape Water? By going, hey, can I use Shape Water in a slightly weird way?
I guess because rules purists may say, no, you cannot use Shape Water in a weird way.
Well,
Here's
that's
all
a
the
good
ways
point.
that it is listed in which you can use it, and we're going by the book.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Also, Shape Water can... Okay, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
I forget what the wording is in the new book. I don't know if it...
Okay, but like looking at the hydrokinesis skill, because we've been talking mostly about the water versions of it.
Yeah.
It has like some examples for the GM and like what DC you'd set the skill to. So like DC 10, change a small amount of water into ice or vice versa instantly, or keeping yourself dry in the rain, which could actually be a very interesting use of it, like if you're fighting like a thunderstorm.
Yeah, true.
DC 15, dry a soaked book without smudging its text, or into it a safe path over a frozen lake. DC 20, keep the ocean from filling a large breach in a ship's hull, or purify water of invisible contaminants.
So you're saying that we could have stopped Bedlam some stormy seas?
Do you have the hydrokinesis skill?
Morgan definitely would have.
And at the very high end of the DC at DC 25 skill check would be something like keeping yourself safe in a large tsunami, or being able to sense the location of a body of water in a large desert.
Suggested DCs is quite cool. Yeah. I do like that bit. That's nice. I don't mind suggestions of things you can do with it and suggested DCs, because that gives people inspiration.
The rare skills mechanic is, it's very much treating the manipulation of elements as skills rather than abilities with set outcomes.
Wow, Nick really hates the elderly still.
Have they put space for it on the character sheet yet?
On the character sheet, no.
There's never enough space.
Is there a single TTRPG in existence right now whose character, outside of maybe like
Blades in the Dark?
outside of like maybe like Blades in the Dark or the other Apocalypse ones, Powered by the Apocalypse. I think Powered by the Apocalypse is the only TTRPG system I've seen that has all the space it needs. Or it.
Savage Worlds probably does, because each time we wrote a character, we could write them in about 100 words, I think, and that's your full character.
Yeah, no, for A5E, you need the 3 essential pages for your character. It needs 4.
And then you need to be able to copy one of those pages a couple times.
Yeah, no, then you need 47 blank pages with lines to just put down all your features.
What I've really just started taking to do on a lot of them is just write down the names of the features and then have a separate sheet that actually details what they all do.
Yeah, because I was trying to make the 10th level character for A5 and was like, I don't even have space to write down the names for all the features in the sections. It was like, this is beyond absurd at this point. I don't think they've ever played the game with their own character sheet.
You know, I sent you the improved sheet. That still doesn't have enough space.
Yeah.
And it has an entire page dedicated to the features.
At least it's not like Wizards of the Coast, who are doing it very purposefully to try to drive people to D&D Beyond.
They're not doing it for that. The new character sheet's pretty good.
Isn't the new character sheet like 1 page long?
It's 2 pages including spellcasting, but they've done that by cutting out most of the things that you didn't use on the old sheet.
I liked the current standard sheet.
Yeah.
It used its space better, it had more room to write stuff, and it had spaces for 2 familiars or companions.
But I've been doing the new sheet because I've been working on moving some of my non-mark characters to the new one, so I know what issues we'll have when people move. And I've not found it a problem really to move the character over. And that was a druid barbarian multi-class and a wizard getting moved over. So there were 2 relatively complex ones.
Did something happen to your monk?
I just haven't done the monk yet.
Okay.
I will be doing the monk because the monk is going to be the most exciting upgrade. Because Jesus Christ, the monks are good now. Oh, they're so good now. Oh, okay, it's exciting.
So while we're here, let's actually go into like an in-depth look at the audio engineer feats, because you said you were interested in that one.
I am interested in that one, yeah.
So, audio engineer and its 2 leveled up feats. The 2 ones for each tree. Requires 3 levels in Artificer, 3 levels in Bard. You can craft customized instruments to enhance your performances. You gain the following benefit. Your intelligence or charisma score increases by 1 to a maximum of 20.
Yeah.
You may prepare bard spells you know as spell innovation. Doing so does not prevent you from casting such spells using spell slots. Spell inventions are basically just like objects that effectively act as a spell for people in the audience.
Yeah, you can do thunder damage using synth waves.
Choose a spell from this bard spell list that is a level you can cast both as a bard and an artificer. It does not need to be one you already know. You may prepare 1 additional spell invention utilizing the chosen spell. So that's just a free one you get.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's going to work because I think her their sort of whole thing is going to be these spell inventions.
And finally, a very basic one. You may use your spell invention as a spell focus for your bard spells. You may use art specialities with artificer spells. I don't know what art specialities are. I'm assuming it's a bard thing.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Play a rocket launcher like a trumpet.
When you prepare a spell invention, you may choose to create it as a musical instrument in which you are proficient with. So that is the basic synergy feat. And synergy feats in this game are basically, for the people in the audience, they're basically special feats that you can take if you do specific multi-classes as a way to really like capitalize on those two classes being working together. Okay, and the next one in the feat tree, amped up prerequisites, requires the audio engineer feat. You leverage technology to amplify your performances. You gain the following bonuses. When one of your spell inventions would fizzle out, you may immediately spend a spell slot at the same level or higher as the spell cast by the spell invention to prevent it from fizzling. So basically, you could immediately use a spell slot to stop one of your inventions from failing when it would.
That's interesting.
That is an extremely powerful ability right there.
Yeah.
Because spell inventions fizzling, having a chance to fizzle out when they're used, that's like their big balancing mechanic. And then you have to spend some downtime to repair them. But if you're able to just immediately spend the relevant spell slot to have it not happen, that is powerful.
How have you dodged that dragon seeing you?
You are meant to stealth this section. I mean, obviously you can fight it, and I did, but you are meant to stealth it. I think he's seen me there.
See, when you cast a Bard or Artificer spell using a spell invention, you may add the results of the fizzle die to attack rolls made as part of casting the spell for 1 round. Additionally, creatures and objects making a saving throw caused by the spell must reduce their saving throw totals by the result of the fizzle die for 1 round. If you reach 10th level in Bard, you gain the following benefits. When using a spell invention to cast a Bard or Artificer spell with a casting time of an action, you can immediately cast a Bard or Artificer cantrip with a casting time of 1 action as a bonus action.
That's nice.
But this is something you only get if you pump the Bard half of your multi-class to 10th level.
Yeah.
And you'll still need 3 levels in the other class to be able to get feats. And then you'll need the other feat to be able to get it as well. It's a very committed path.
It is, but you also don't have to fully commit, because there are some of the synergy feats where, although the later ones in the tree are cool, the best immediate benefits are in the first one.
Do you get feats naturally in A5e, or is it still you switch out a level up for them?
You switch out an ability score increase for them.
Ability score increase.
You can get them through other ways, but that is as per usual at GM's discretion. Those are sometimes the GMs can award feats or let you train towards a feat if they feel it's appropriate.
I think this game might be glitched.
Yeah, but another one of the new ones, the Divine Spark, which is the Artificer Cleric one.
Proper infringement.
They literally just robbed you.
Hang on, I'm opening up their guide just in case there's an FAQ on what's happening here, because key item shows 0 out of 1 and is unable to be used.
Does Thops have a key?
I've got the key.
I mean, clearly we need another key if this one ain't working.
No, it thinks I don't hold it. It's a glitch. I've gone and got the key. This is also probably why we couldn't open that other door.
Yeah, your key items just aren't working.
What was that? There it is. Oh, you see, this one it thinks I have. It says 1 out of 1. But the other one it says 0 out of 1. It's like, nope. It does say I can get around it by launching Elden Ring normally with crowd control closed. Then I can open the door and proceed. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the session. That means you'll all get 50 fucking extra coins in a sec. I will save the game. And return to desktop. I will launch the game properly. With crowd control closed. I'll go through that one little bit. And then we'll turn it back on and you'll get 50 more coins.
Yeah, so like what I was talking about before, the Divine Spark feat is one that like really it's the first one in that tree is probably the best one to take. The other two are neat, but like they don't really do much for you. Like Divine Spark, the first one, which is the Artificer Cleric one. You increase your wisdom score, intelligence, wisdom by 1. You create a flask of holy water using the tactical chemistry ability from the Artificer. Whenever you make an engineering check using intelligence as your wisdom, spells and effects that you cause that specify that they do not affect constructs or undead now always affect constructs.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is a big one because, like, let's see here. Any sort of poison-based spell falls under that. A lot of the charming-based magic falls under that. When you use Turn Undead, you can choose to also or only affect constructs as well. So you have a Turn Undead that affects constructs and golems, and that is wild. And like those two effects right there are the big ones that really make Divine Spark worth it. And like its later feats are really cool. The next one in the list lets you use a spell slot to effectively replace a person's missing limb with a prosthetic one. That works as a magic prosthetic limb.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
It's neat, but like it's also something that you'll use maybe 2 or 3 times.
It's true. You're not really going to be repeatedly doing it, are you?
It's true.
Yeah,
Zan only used her arm 2 or 3 times.
And the fun. I mean, like, look at Guild of Icons. How many prosthetics have you made? 1, a singular prosthetic.
Yeah, but we got a shit ton of holy water we never used for it.
Yeah, and the final one makes it to where if you're able to hold the concentration for the full duration of animate object, you can choose one of the objects you animated it and awaken it, making it a full sentient creature.
All right.
Which again is neat. It is very neat. But but like over the course of a whole campaign, you'll get that. You'll end up using that like once or twice. I don't think it's worth a full feat to do.
No.
So like really for Divine Spark, unless you really want to make all of your innovations come alive and be sentient, which could be a fun character. But unless you really want that, you're really realistically only going to take the first one because spells or effects that don't affect constructs and undead now affect constructs, and you get turn construct as an ability.
It's cool that they're trying to throw bones to other characters. Just a shame that we already peaked with Capulet.
All right. Crowd control is now active again.
Yay!
And you'll have 50 extra free coins, theoretically.
So So you
I'm
can
a
make him
big
fight
woman.
2 wolves.
Bree has turned me into a big woman. You're...
Cause all I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
Giant woman.
You're getting everything you want. It's true, you can't make a better character than Capulet. I have.
See? It's Ray Lucario.
It's Ray Lucario. It's, I have, by definition, Russell's the best character.
Russell v. Capulet. Tomorrow, let's throw down.
I think you will find that the best character who's ever been made in a TTRPG is A.O. Dunwich.
I was a big fan of A.O. Dunwich. Great character.
Yeah, poisoned us all and then brought all their enemies back to life. 10 out of 10.
Also, thanks to the Strategic Thinker synergy feat, which is the Savant Martial one, I actually went through and like really tried to understand the martial, and I think it's honestly a very neat character class. Like, it is very much just kind of a remake of the D&D second edition fighter. Like, as your class feats, as you level up, you get like followers that follow you, and you get access to a stronghold of your own that you can manage.
They've added that to 5e.
But Nick's already got followers, look at all.
And like, and it's very much all abilities that, like, a lot of those are abilities you saw in like the second edition fighter.
Yeah.
But you also get a bunch of really cool support abilities, like it's very much a dedicated non-magical support, which I find interesting. Like, its big signature ability, the one that defines the class, is you have a perpetual 10-foot aura around you, and whenever you go to make the attack action, you can give up one of your attacks to let somebody else within that aura immediately use their reaction to take an attack for free. Not for free, for a reaction.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's just that scene from JoJo where the guy finishes the wine and then all 3 of them are beaten onto one person.
Anime's banned.
No, it's not! Not anymore, it's not!
I have to watch 4 fucking hours of it at this point.
That's Apple watching it, it's okay.
But like, it's very nice to go, okay, I take an attack action and I give up one of my 3 attacks. They get a total of 3 of them. So that the rogue or the barbarian can take another swing.
Yeah, I think that's a Battlemaster maneuver, isn't it? In 5e? Tactician Strike, I think?
I think it is, but in this case, in the case of the Marshal, it's just like the core ability of his class, and he does that every single time.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I like Dungeon Meshi. Doubt.
Oh, you will. You will love it. Unless you decide to hate it solely because it's anime.
And I might.
He's allowed to. That's his right.
Oh, and another very interesting one, because like all of his later support abilities builds off of this ability, the aura he has. At 5th level, he gets an ability called, or they get an ability called Combat Directives. That what it does is whenever you use your commanding presence, whenever any creature uses your commanding presence to make an attack, it's simultaneously allowed to use one of the maneuvers you know at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Specifically from the Sanguine Knot tradition, but there's one later on that lets you choose any other one you know to let them pull from.
Ooh.
And it does take from their maneuver pool, but if they don't have the resources to use that maneuver, they can still do it. You just can't use that ability for them until a long rest has passed.
Chest armor? No. Damn it.
Just shirtless run, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're allowed to use it.
Sexism.
So they're allowed to use it once if they don't have the proper amount of exertion to use that maneuver.
What I should have done by now. Put an Ash of War on this.
I mean, you have one of the best Ash of Wars in the game on it already.
No!
I don't think Nick is used to tearing it out at the speed of sound.
Like, Quickstep is such an amazing ability. Honestly, any of the dodge Ash of Wars are honestly tied for some of the best in the game.
I could just use a normal dodge.
Okay, but here's a very interesting thing. First of all, their frame data is better than even the light rolls in the game. You have more iframes during them. You're able to attack out of them much quicker, and you get that regardless of your equip load. So like if you have the medium or heavy equip load, not the overexerted, but you still get the really quick step dodge. And this works for all the advanced ones too, like Bloodhound Step.
Ooh, I don't think this is going well. I'm trapped.
Free acupuncture, though.
Oh!
Yeah.
Not here. Though, considering I'm only 4 hours into this game, I'm doing alright.
You know what they say, the lore the merrier.
Oh.
But yeah, at 13th level, the Marshal gets a grade 4 stronghold just for free. But the caveat is you're not allowed to sell this stronghold. You have it forever. So whichever stronghold you pick for it and however you customize it, you're locked into that.
That must suck on a campaign that focuses on traveling.
Not really, because if you're able to put the stronghold in like a kind of strategic position, strongholds always count as havens. So if you put it in an area you're going to be traveling through a lot, you always have a place where you're able to rest to get rid of the stress and exertions.
What if
at a
you
quick
do?
rate.
What if you're doing a journey to the west? What if it's just one long, continuous travel, like along the path?
Thank you for the Black Flame Monk, DD.
I don't know. I suppose depending on who owns the fortress, it could still be used. Because you gotta remember, with Journey to the West, Sun Wukong, he constantly just like left the party to like go home and sleep in his own bed, or go to the heavens to complain to the gods.
I think Sun Wukong might be a bit more powerful than the average tabletop role-playing character.
I mean, this is the level 13 Marshal.
Sun Wukong would be a lot funny character. You're meant to be about demigod level.
I think he's a bit beyond demigod level. The only one more powerful than him is the Buddha. And that's because Journey to the West was a bit of like Buddhist propaganda.
What are the power level of, say, Buddha, though? We've got to compare it to the gods of D&D at this point.
Okay, Sun Wukong literally, as a part of a challenge, jumped to the pillars from the earth to the pillars to the end of the universe, and then jumped off the pillars back. But to prove he made it there, he put graffiti on the pillars.
Level 20 strength barbarian, sure, got it, okay.
And when he came back, the Buddha proved that the Buddha is more powerful because the pillars at the end of the universe were the Buddha's fingers, because the Buddha carries the universe in his hand.
Rad.
By graffiti, we mean piss.
I mean, he did both.
I mean, he's a monkey.
Yeah, he's one of the 4 great simians that life cannot classify.
Well, they've just done it, haven't they? Simians, done. There are 4 of them. Classified. Like, come on.
No, I mean, like, there are like set categories of life, and these four beings, these 4 simians, do not fall under any of the categories properly.
Then they haven't written the categories very well, because Simian is right there. I can't hit this person because my weapons are too high.
And can you crouch and attack? Oh, there you go. So
back.
were they always that big, or did you do...
Why is the enemy that size?
I think it's because you were large when you did an attack that grabbed them.
Oh, and then it got enlarged. It got embiggened.
And because it doesn't have a timer to go back to normal size.
Yeah, the 4 celestial primates, or the 4 celestial simians, who cannot be classified as life because, despite being creatures of Earth, they are also immortal beings, and therefore fall out of both of those classifications.
I mean, was Sun Wukong immortal from the get-go? I thought that was something he stole a bunch.
He stole a bunch of things that made him immortal, but that did push him out of the categories. But yeah, the 4 primates are the stone monkey of numerous wisdom, Sun Wukong, the red buttocks horse monkey,
Of course. Not of any kind of particular ability, just great buttocks. Like, you got the stone monkey of innumerous wisdom, and then just the guy with the cheeks.
Was the stone monkey
Captain
of numerous
Cake.
wisdom thing, was that post-journey?
The stone monkey of numerous wisdom. That is the title he gained very early in his life, because he was a monkey born from stone, and he is a very knowledgeable person. But yeah, there's also the Tongbei gibbon, which I don't know what Tongbei means.
Knowledge and wisdom are classically different things.
And then of course the 6-eared macaque, who is basically Sun Wukong 2 but evil.
With a moustache, I assume.
No, he has 6 ears.
Oh.
But yes, he has an evil mustache as well.
Yeah, there we go. Classic.
It's actually in the Journey to the West when he met the 6-eared macaque that we learned about the 4 celestial primate. Because the 6-eared macaque was trying to identity theft Sun Wukong.
Whoops.
Yeah, there's a lot of story beats in Journey to the West that are kind of anachronistic.
The thing about Story to the West is it's not like this grand epic journey. It is literally both written as and presented as effectively Monster of the Week Saturday morning cartoon. It was written and released 1 chapter at a time. Each chapter outside of the prologues were self-contained stories that were just another step on this journey to the West.
Where the Buddha is way more powerful than the lame gods you know, like the Jade Emperor. Fuck that guy.
But
Hey,
like
chat,
it is literally.
how can I not remember like what I'm doing as soon as I walk into a new room and I'm like, why am I here? But I can remember to roll into that fucking wall.
I don't know. I think you were looking for that chest that to your right.
No, there was a hidden wall and I ran through it and I got a thing. Well, I rolled through it and I got a thing. Like, how can I remember that? I've done it once, like years ago, but I walk into a room and I'm like, why am I here?
You must got really good about it.
Yeah, Journey to the West is effectively just old-timey Saturday morning cartoon. And I think that's what makes it such a great story.
You would say that, anime enjoyer.
I mean, I just like cartoons in general. Would you call He-Man Masters of the Universe an anime?
Yes.
You're wrong.
I would do it just to annoy you. Finally! Modesty.
Oh, nerd modesty.
Actually, that actually looks really good with the armor you have.
Yeah, that looks real cool.
Except the helmet. The helmet could be better.
My tits are missing though.
Okay, but here's the thing. The helmet at least matches the metal on the robes.
Do I have tits at the moment? Yeah. My tits are missing. It's very Puritan.
The trim on the robes is gold, I think.
Hey, Jar? We know what you're gonna do, Jar. Alright, I'm out of here. Nope. I'm out of here. Yep. That fucker.
These China bones.
Oh, why would you... no, Rose typing no. Oh, I queued up a dodge just in time there. The good thing is my iframes are like 250 billion iframes.
I mean, you'd have more of them if you would just use the quick step.
Well, my Asher War is Dervish.
It's actually spinning slash dervish is a different one.
Sneak. Little shit.
Oh look, he can also spinning slash.
Oh, come on, I was under him. There we go. Wow, I really fucked that up.
Hey, so fun fact, raw meat dumplings are actually one of the most useful items in this game.
Yeah?
See what raw meat dumplings do is they instantly restore half your health. They're a very quick heal, but they poison you. But the mimic tier will use any item you have on your hotbar and have an infinite amount of them. And the mimic tier can't be poisoned.
No, Robotnik! Damn it!
So once you get the mimic tier, you have effectively unlimited heals for it, and no downsides.
I mean, unless it takes damage so fast that it dies.
Perish.
The mimic tier like consistently has like 20 times your health.
Hey, Kara, welcome in.
The mimic tier is literally you, but better in every way.
Not in regards to dodging.
It doesn't need to. It has the health to survive anything that's thrown at it. It's like, why would Wolverine ever need to dodge anything?
Because being decapitated might not be fatal to him, but I imagine it is an interference.
How are they going to cut through the metal spine? You checkmate for. I mean, yeah, but it's been... the amount of times adamantium has in any way, shape, or form been broken can be counted on, like, one hand.
Yeah, if the hand's made of adamantium, it'd be nonetheless broken.
And I also don't count the live-action X-Men movie. because they're dumb.
Hey, Logan was good.
Logan was really good.
I feel like I'm not really equipped to deal with this issue.
2 wolves. 2 wolves.
Yeah, there are 2 wolves inside of you.
Even 1 wolf I can't deal with, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is gonna hurt.
There's
Okay,
2 wolves
so-
inside of you, time to make 2 wolves outside of you as well.
Okay, so like, if you're having issues with having 1 wolf inside of you, I recommend getting like a bad dragon dildo for practice.
Shit. Take me to hell, Kara.
This wolf's got key blasts.
Why is Radagon's wolf here? Is Ray the carrier just some kind of fucking doggy daycare?
Radagon
was-
left. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, Radagon was the mage who runs this place's husband.
Wow, Nick, that sounds dangerously close to story.
No, it's lore. Lore is facts, okay? Story is an event that is events.
Okay, yeah. So Radagon, when he left his wife and Ray Lucaria, he left the Red Wolf behind as a gift to protect her.
Well, that decision is going to age terribly.
In fact, the Red Wolf, much like Radagon himself, are both of giant's blood. You can tell by their red hair. Red hair is a sign of giant ancestry in some way.
Hear that, Al?
It's actually why Radagon actually really hated his hair. He was conscious about it.
Well, he had gold hair, really.
No, Radagon had red hair.
I want there to be an item description. It's just like, Radagon was really self-conscious about his hair.
But
There is an item description about that. The red
in
braid.
turbo mode, you can run in and attack them.
The red braid, which is a whip weapon that you get from beating one of the giant bosses, specifically calls out how Radagon was hated his hair because it reminded him of his ancestry.
but Radagon is married.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, but
spoilers.
here's the
I
thing.
did say spoilers a second ago and then went but. Like, come on.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think we have to, at one point or another, accept that Radagon America were not always the same person.
I think they were.
Also, and even if they were, we have to question which one came first. We don't know anything about America's birth. We know about Radagon. And I want to say something else, but it's DLC spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, that has just come out. Like,
But
again,
long
that's
story,
2 years old. I feel like you can be a bit more free with it. But
yeah, long story short,
God.
because it's something that's actually shown in the main story, so I don't mind saying that. When a god takes on a second identity, that second identity becomes its own person that is retroactively created in the work. Basically, it has its own history and memories and whatever.
The squad.
the squad, yeah. I came to the wrong neighborhood.
Radagon and America are the same person, but they are also 2 very distinctly different people. With each of them having their own wills and goals as well. Like, America caused the Shattering. America destroyed the Elden Ring. But while she was doing that, Radagon was trying to repair the ring, to fix it. They are at odds with each other.
So it's all a metaphor for internal conflict.
No, it's a literal thing. If a god takes on like a false or second identity, that identity becomes a real person.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm sure there's metaphor somewhere, but like, it's literally just they are literally different people despite being the same person.
So Batman doesn't have to pretend to be Bruce Wayne all the time?
I mean, kind of. It'd more be like the moment he took up the name Batman, a second person inside of his head who possesses his body, named Batman, just like appears occasionally.
That would have really expedited the process. We could have skipped all of that training in the mountains and the mastering of the sciences.
Oh god, here comes the squad.
No, chat, you're right. America destroyed the Elden Ring. It happened on the 4th of July. Why do you think we celebrate with explosions?
It's literally the movie Independence Day.
Yeah, no, the movie Independence Day, that is completely historical.
Will Smith destroyed the Elden Ring.
The movie Independence Day is not that far away from the plot of Elden Ring. As things go.
There's a YouTube video essay in the making.
Also, Nick, like I kind of get what you're saying about how this game doesn't have story; it has lore.
Yeah,
it's wrong, but I get what you're trying to say.
No, it has lore, not story. It doesn't have any story.
It has a very basic overarching story, but the story itself is directly tied to the NPC quests, because the NPC quests are the events happening as the story goes on. Those are the stories in this world.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's FromSoft NPC quests. You leave the area and then you leave the area and you come back, and then the NPC you were talking to has already done the next leg of their journey and is halfway across the map.
Or has died for some reason.
Elden Ring has probably some of the best NPC quests in the series.
Oh yeah, but what a high bar that is.
I'm glad that you specified in the series. If you said in games,
your mind immediately went to B-52 bombers over the giant glowing tree. Hell yeah.
But yeah, you got to remember, lore is when there's item descriptions, and story is when characters stand around for 10 minutes doing nothing but expositing about the lore.
Isn't Elden Ring an entirely new series? Also a good point.
But then that's Tell Don't Show.
That's this game, Tell Don't Show.
I mean, I feel like all of the bosses, at the very least, are showing you.
They're showing you their moves, but they're not showing you much plot. Like, they're showing me their death because I'm doing that. That's it. That's the only part of the story. The end of their story is the only thing this game shows.
I mean, it's because the story of this game is the story of your character claiming the Elden Ring. You only learn about what you
at no point see. Do I claim the Elden Ring.
The story of the majority.
There are like 8 different endings that are all about you claiming the Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point actually. But they kind of just creep up on
the end of the game.
The story of the majority of Souls games is that it's the ending.
Yeah, no, but that's not. What I mean is, all you see is a random person turns up and murders them. That's the story of every character in Elden Ring. A random person turns up who is no relation to them and for no apparent reason kills them. And then you go on to the next boss. It's a boss rush mode that they decided to put lore to, which is good lore. It's great lore, but it's not a story. It is a boss rush mode.
Shadow of the Colossus was a boss rush mode.
And it had better storytelling than this.
Shadow of the Colossus is a game that explicitly has no story.
It definitely has a story.
It has story.
It has lore about your girlfriend, and then boss rush mode.
It doesn't even like it's never if explicitly stated within the game if it's your girlfriend or if it's like a family connection. It's just you just know that the protagonist has some form of relation with her.
Yeah, it's you and a girl who died that you want to bring back. You kill a bunch of bosses, and then at the end you turn into a giant monster. That's it. That's the whole game.
Yeah, which is more than Elden Ring has going for it.
There's no story, and quite frankly, there's no lore. There's nothing there.
I mean, there is lore to it, but it is.
I mean, yeah, but all the lore you learn outside of maybe like two things comes from a completely different game.
Which,
you want the lore?
Yeah.
You want the lore? Shadow of the Colossus? Go play Ico. That's the lore.
You want the lore of Elden Ring? Look up the wiki. It's like.
I mean, if you want the plot of Journey of the West, look up the Wikipedia page.
Well,
like Elden Ring does have a story. You're participating in this world and actively changing it with your actions. If that is not a story, I do not know what is.
You're changing the living remnants of the inhabitants. Sure.
I think Shadow of the Colossus' story is often misinterpreted.
Okay. No, I want to hear your interpretation then.
My interpretation is that everybody feels bad because sad music plays when you kill one of the Colossi, and they feel like you were betrayed by Dorman because, like, he takes over your body. But, like, he set out the rules pretty fucking explicitly at the start. He specifically uses the word borrow your body. And also, the person that we're taking morality guidelines from in Shadow of the Colossus is the same person who killed the girl that you're trying to resurrect because somebody said that she would bring about a terrible fate.
Here it is, chat. Nick is fighting the hardest boss in this whole fucking game.
It's not an easy boss, and I have been slowed. No, I haven't been slowed? Yeah, I have been slowed. Oh, no, I haven't. I accidentally, when I was trying to lock on, accidentally enabled walk mode. Because FromSoft loves putting every button possible, every fucking button possible, on the same push-in stick. It's exactly the same with Armored Core. It's a nightmare.
Quickly, somebody summon something friendly.
I'm just waiting to be able to attack this guy door because I'm too tall right now.
You know, Nick, it's absolutely funny. 306 subs, and not a single one of them went to me.
Really?
Really, I'm not subbed to you.
Oh, well, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
Look at that! No little diamond. It's like, how unlucky do I have to be?
Yeah, no, when you get to Shadow of the Colossus, so many people are like...
No.
So many people are like, oh no, I was tricked, and, you know, like, the Wander was tricked, and how horrible, but it's like... wasn't really.
I'm legit.
He's tricked.
I can't hit this guy. I'm too fast.
But now you're not.
No. Now I have no excuse.
Yeah, but now he has an easier time hitting you. A much easier time hitting you.
Honestly, I really think that, like, the Dark Souls 1 DLC is very fun.
Until that.
Simply because, like, throughout the game you get little bits of lore about Artorias and stuff. And then the game makes you go back in time and do the lore. You have to be Artorias now. You have to kill him and then do what he was famous for doing.
I think it's a fair point that games that I think there is a difference between games doing storytelling through audio log and games that are doing storytelling purely through lore. The difference being that when you were doing things through audio logs, it is typical that you're seeing a perspective of someone. You're not getting dry facts about something. But I would still say audio logs are a pretty shitty way to do it. Like, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna get run over. Oh no.
Yeah,
what is happening now? Oh.
Yeah, that's a very interesting argument to make. BioShock doesn't have a story. BioShock only has lore.
No, because you do go and speak to characters. They are there. It's not just audio logs. You go and speak to Andrew Ryan and then kill him, and you get the reason why you're killing him from speaking to him.
Iris, I already see where this is going. He's not going to accept it.
Well, like, you talk to several people and you do things for them and you get the reason why you're doing them. Like, it's not just audio logs. There are characters in there you interact with.
Too.
Yeah, but there's much more of the reasons and... Oh, God. Ooh! It's much more of the game in Bioshock. I would still say Bioshock's not really that good a story, honestly. Like, it's a setting.
Honestly, at this point, I don't
setting.
think there's anything in existence that Nick will say has a story.
Oh, let's not exaggerate.
I think there are games that storytell better than Bioshock. I think that's quite easy to do. There are games that do it worse. I think Elden Ring does it worse. I believe it's scale.
I believe Nick can definitively tell us, by his own objective beliefs, that Dr. Zhivago has more of a story than Elden Ring.
Strictly speaking, yes, but it's not good. It has a lot of it, but it's not good. Oh,
okay,
shit.
so what you want to have happen is you want this guy to hit the summon a couple times so the summon starts to malfunction, and when the summon starts to malfunction, draw the aggro away from that summon.
Someone might
That
be
has a big problem. That's a lot of rats. Oh, there's too many rats. Too many rats. Oh. Bioshock doesn't need a good story to exist to make fun of Ayn Rand. Exactly.
Rats.
I think
Rats.
Infinite has probably more of a story than the original Bioshock.
We pray at night. We stop at night. Where there are rats. I mean, yeah, but then you have to look at Bioshock Infinite's story. You have to actually look at the story and go, perhaps it was better when Bioshock only had lore.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like, hey, America, you have an alt-right problem. And also parallel universes, I suppose.
I mean, one of the major plot points of the story is that the revolutionaries who are fighting against slavery were just as bad as the slavers.
Oh,
That was an active plot
Was
point
it?
in the game.
Jesus. I gotta admit, I haven't played that game in ages.
To
Those rats
the
have
point where
got
they had
hands.
to actively go, like in the DLCs, they had to actively go and retcon a lot of the events.
Jesus. Yeah, I
Like-
mean, no wonder. What the fuck? That's awful.
Yeah, but like throughout the whole game, you're working with the revolutionaries, and then there's this one scene, like at the beginning of the final act of the game, where Booker DeWitt says, "I've seen people like her. They're just as bad. They're just as bad as the people they claim are oppressing them."
Right, but
And
he's
then
the villain.
And then suddenly, in the very next scene, those revolutionaries are slaughtering children because the children are just as bad as the parents, and they all have to die.
If it was just him saying it, I'd be like, okay, I get it, because he is the villain. But
The issue is he says it, and then he is immediately proven right.
oh, that's awful. That is awful. What the fuck?
Like one of the DLCs where you actually play as Elizabeth actually had to retcon it by having Elizabeth go back to those events, and it's actually the two weird time traveling people telling the revolutionary leader, "Oh, you have to have her kill you, that she can save the world."
Well, that's
So the
stupid as
slaughtering of
well.
all the slaughtering of all the children was just an act for the greater good.
Okay, I agree. Really bad storytelling. Well, no, sorry. It's good storytelling. It's bad story. There is a difference.
I mean, but by that merit, like, because Darth Vader was the one who, like, got Palpatine.
I was doing better last time, and I'm really struggling this time.
All of those younglings, it was for a greater act of good.
Ah, the rats are here. What? Sorry, I was struggling, so I missed that.
You got parried.
No. What was Pixel saying? I was struggling on the struggle bus.
I was saying by that merit, then, because Darth Vader was the one who threw Palpatine over the balcony, all of those younglings, what happened to them was for a greater act of good.
Oh, by the same logic that Bioshock's using.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really fucking stupid. It's both a stupid thing to put in the plot and then a stupid way to try to wreck on it.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, Bioshock 2 was the best Bioshock, like, story-wise.
The secret is not having Ken Levine anywhere near it. Nick, why is the enemy self bar still pretty much full? Because I suck at this game.
I love Bioshock 2 so much. It is like one of my favorite games of all time.
I couldn't get into it when I tried playing it, but maybe I should give it another go.
I mean,
okay, I just want to let you know that the Switch version running on an emulator on your PC will be smoother than the PC port.
Incredible.
The PC port is just so god-awful that literally running it on an emulator is...
See, you didn't connect with it back in the day, but nowadays you're accustomed to being called Big Daddy.
That is true.
You have a Switch, Nick?
Yeah.
Then I really recommend like picking it up for the Nintendo Switch. It's super cheap on there, and it's honestly a surprisingly like really good Switch game.
No, Keith, Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother will be found.
Oh, he just told me.
I'm serious though. You may have a lot more luck with like jumping heavy attacks.
Well, if I can stun him with it, like that, I can then just go to town on him.
Never forget that Sonic the Hedgehog's brother is canonically Manic the Hedgehog.
I'll have you know that none of the Sonic Underground nor is Sat AM Sonic canon.
Alas.
It's canon to itself.
Canon is a lie, yes. That's
Sonic Underground,
HisCursedness Dungeon Master technique. Just don't think about it.
In Sonic Underground, it's canon that Sonic's brother is a green hedgehog named Manic who plays the drums.
There's a site of grace somewhere here, right?
To your... Oh no, it's up the elevator.
No, I remember always having to go up this fucking elevator every time I was trying to fight her, so it's definitely before that.
It should be on one of the sides of that door. Of the door right outside the boss room.
Ah. Okay. That's weird. I remember having to keep coming up this lift every time when I was doing the fight, and hating that I had to do that.
I'm pretty sure there's a grace up here.
Well, let's find out.
Who knows? Perhaps it's just like a Steak America.
Yeah, that might be it. Let's go meet Mummy.
This is a cool room.
It is. It's a really well... Like, the environments are really well designed in this game. Stop trying to eat my toes. Disgusting.
And what? Just let them starve, Nick?
It's chat. Oh god, it's chat.
Fun fact, first time I fought this boss, The special one of these librarian things, the one that throws the books at you, never spawned for me, so I couldn't fight the boss.
Damn it.
I had to die and respawn.
Look here, a brief piece of storytelling.
I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
You know, legally, by your definition, the Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events books are all lore and have no story.
Are you high?
All it is recounting facts about things that happened in the past.
No.
You get half a page of the actual story every single book.
The perfect tense does not mean it's lore.
Really? Because that's how it seems like when you describe.
That is not the definition. Where the fuck is the last? There you are.
You read a series of unfortunate events out of order after scouring different places to find all the individual pages.
Yeah, because like the framing of the book is it's the titular character Lemony Snicket telling you the lore of what happened to the Baudelaire children. You get half a page of story every book, and the rest is lore.
No, that's right. A series of unfortunate events is so much lore. I mean, there is lore for sure in that book.
See, Iris is trying to lead us down the path that the only true stories by your definition is going to be the Sonic comics.
It's true, though.
Iris is simply twisting my definitions.
No, I'm not. I'm not twisting them. I'm taking them to their absolute logical extremes to show why they're wrong.
No.
Logical extremes. Keyword on extreme.
Of course, nothing in moderation. No nuance allowed. What do you think this is? A reasonable discussion?
Oh, getting slowed here that's rough. That's real rough.
Don't worry, just hug the left wall and it won't be able to hit you from the side.
I know I can just go up there and kill them, and then it won't ever spawn again.
It will. Actually, those are respawning enemies up there.
No, it won't. If you... Or maybe it's a switch you pull. You can do something up there that stops that thing ever appearing.
Okay, but also, Nick, what you're probably going to want to do is take a left in this courtyard. So you can go unlock the shortcut.
Oh, yeah. How?
I'm not actually sure if it's like faster or even safer because of the enemies that are along that path.
She got me with the shotgun.
See, Death Stranding doesn't need a story. Like, you just need the Monster Energy product placement.
I mean, Death Stranding has a story. The story is that mailman unions were so bad because they stifled AI innovation and caused the death of America.
Yeah, and also watch Norman Reedus' new show while he takes a piss, and we get uncomfortably close to the action.
Of course you get uncomfortably close to the action. It's a Kojima game.
I could go for Death Stranding without all of the Death Stranding, just like a walking simulator around Iceland.
Shotgun, she sure did.
You know, but like I'm serious about that plot point. By the way, like it has always been like the wildest thing to me. Like unions for postmen were seen as such a bad thing because they stopped drones from delivering mail, and people wanting jobs somehow caused the death of America.
Yeah, I mean,
they directly blame the postman unions for the death and fall of America.
a lot of people don't like to think this, but Kojima is essentially the Elon Musk of video games. So
You're right.
of course he believes that.
I mean, a lot of people also don't like to acknowledge when there's politics in video games, even when there definitively is. The Division is just like a fun shooter. It's not about, how a civil war broke out and all of the people who owned guns apparently lived. I
thought The Division wasn't a civil war. It was it was a bioweapon that was deployed by terrorists.
I think it was a civil war.
No. It was on terrorists tainted a bunch of money with a bioweapon on Black Friday, which caused which infected most of the people in New York, causing them to have to lock down Manhattan Island and stop people from spreading it elsewhere.
I definitely remember there being conversation about a civil war happening in the division.
It may have been the Division 2, because I know that one takes place like in Washington D.C. and all.
Probably that one.
But like the first division was a terrorist bioweapon, causing a lockdown in New York.
Shit.
They had to blow up all of the underwater tunnels in Manhattan, isolating the island. Oh look, the wolves got it for you.
Nice one, wolves. Yeah, that was greedy.
Okay,
It doesn't matter if it was greedy, you got the bleed off.
That's what
Even
I was...
if it does,
yeah, that's why I was desperate
even if
to do
it
it.
doesn't matter, because your next one would have killed her either way. You got the bleed off. Honestly, it probably would have been best if you didn't get the bleed off. Now that I'm thinking about it, simply because like every time you get a bleed on a boss, it increases their bleed resistance. I don't know if that carries over between both health bars.
There she is.
Librarians are so rude, always just like throwing books at you because you're making too much noise.
Okay.
Have fun doing this with no Estus.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be rough.
Sorry, Flask of Crimson Tears.
My beloved.
You gotta drink your lore juice to heal, so you can make it through the lore of this game.
I will hold thee.
You're being more petty about this than I was.
Countless born.
I think it's more funny than anything.
You're not changing my mind.
And you're not going to change his mind on anime either.
Watch me. No, specifically watch the anime, and then when it's done, watch how I've changed his mind.
I mean, I watched it. I think it's, like, good. I don't think it's going to change Nick's mind, but I could be wrong.
So, will you be joining us for Dungeon Meshi, Pixel?
Send word
I don't know, maybe.
far and wide.
You always love it when the no politics in video games crowd says they love Metal Gear. Yeah. Yeah, that is...
Of the last
They love Metal
queen
Gear,
of
they love
Kaya,
Bioshock.
Renala of the full moon.
Oh, the no politics people, they love Nier
and the majesty
Nier
of the
Automata.
mighty
All
conjurer.
tomato.
If you
Nothing
beat
but
Renala
tomato.
here, do you get your Nier Ultimator?
Nier Tamagotchi.
I mean, let's not forget classically the amount of people who despise politics but also love Star Wars.
Bloodhound Knight's not the worst thing to have summoned,
That was rough.
but it can be pretty bad.
Oh, sworn giant.
Quickly, somebody heal Nick. Oh, see, that's one of the worst ones to have summoned.
Yeah.
Like, the dragon sucks, but it gets off, like, maybe one flame breath and then it's over.
You've been healed.
Nice. I'm being mooned at the moment. Oh, Didn't quite get the timing. Oh no, she brought her own dogs.
It is interesting that,
Stupid. Oh.
it is interesting that the Spirit Ash that Rani gives you is the wolves. And the wolves are used here by Renala.
That's because you're not fighting Renala here. You're fighting a projection of Renala created by Renala.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, that's even better.
Nope. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, in fact, everything that this phase of Renala summons are things that are found around the Carrion Manor.
Fuck off. God damn it.
Giant balls notwithstanding.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Does it count though?
I don't think you
counts.
deserve that, but
I don't think I deserved the big silver ball either.
It should count. It should count.
I mean, this is what you get for giving Icky more coins.
Okay. I don't think it counted. You didn't get the pop-up for the...
I don't
For the
know.
remembrance.
Yeah, let's head back and see what happens.
She may be one of those bosses that her death cutscene is too long, therefore it doesn't count.
I should have saved the wolf summon for later and used it against her. In the second segment, that would have been a better use.
Yeah, I do really like that boulder is like completely consistent in its trajectory.
Yeah, I also like that they use that to troll you essentially later on by getting one that's now sentient all of a sudden. You're like, what? And it turns around and comes back. Yeah, no. Oh, that was stupid. That was also stupid.
You know, I'm actually kind of sad about something about A5E.
Oh yeah.
The next time they put a gate pass thing on the A5E tools, that'll be the last issue of Gate Pass I read before I had to stop subscribing to their Patreon. So I don't know what happens after that.
Won't it be fun to find out together?
I kind of hope that they add more sorcerer subclasses, because the sorcerer has like the least amount of any of the classes.
The sorcerer is not that complicated.
I mean, sure, but I would like it to have more options.
Worried that I can't find the enemy at the moment, and I'm about to get a tombstone to the face. I swear to God, if I run around all the way around, it's in the... Oh my God.
For some reason, when you're circling around the outer area, kind of reminds me of the Hercules game for the PlayStation 1. I believe there is a boss fight against Medusa.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Really?
Yeah, I played that one. It was good. It's a
Yeah, no,
surprisingly well-made tie-in game.
My main way of progress for that game was just guessing passwords.
Did I summon that too early? Are they not going to come through? I may have been stupid.
I mean, it's probably going to come through because...
Hey!
Okay, yeah, it looks like there's quite a few sorcerer subclasses in the previews for a bunch of the ones I haven't seen. So fun fact about that moon spell, it actually lowers your magic resistance if you get hit by it.
Little Rani.
Honestly, the wolves are actually really good for this fight
yeah.
simply because Renala can be stun locked at,
Yeah.
or can be knocked out of almost anything.
The wolves are the best for this one. Absolutely.
It's really layered that Rani is talking about herself through the illusion of her mother.
What is FromSoft and academics crawling on the ground? It's their fetish.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty. Dither not. Come out, say I.
Yeah, what game is the OCTOSUBATHON?
The OCTOSUBATHON is Pogo Stuck, which is cooperative getting over it with Bennett Foddy, except you're all on pogo sticks and stuck together with like elastic bands. So it's an absolute fucking nightmare.
Who are you going to
Is
be
it
playing with?
I were to become?
I don't know. Whoever's got the game and fancies playing. I know a couple of people have it, so it's just whoever wants to. If not, I'll do it on my own, which you can do solo. And it is still very difficult. But it's even harder. In some ways it's easier, in some ways it's harder. The ways in which it's easier is sometimes you can drag someone up. Doesn't that require 43 subs? Yeah, it does. So it doesn't. No. Clara, why?
42 subs. We're one sub away. Somebody else has to push us through the final goal.
God.
Kara has carried this subathon this far. Somebody else has to cross the finish line.
What's happening here? Why is Twitch's sub count not updating? Hang on, I've got to...
No, it updated
no.
for me. 349.
Oh yeah, no, it has. Yeah, sorry. The one in the Twitch dashboard didn't update. Kara... You did so many Elden Ring crashed.
Maybe that's why Kara's trying to end the PENTASUBATHON.
Oh god, that means it's probably forgotten that I've just... No, it probably autosaved. It probably autosaved, right?
You have chat. You have 4 minutes. There we go.
Ow! No.
Al got us to the OCTOSUBATHON.
All right,
I mean, Kara got us
Iris,
to
we've
the
also got
OCTOSUBATHON.
30 more minutes of anime as well, so we're now at 4.5 hours of anime.
God, maybe you can pick a second anime.
Let's see here. 3 episodes per hour. How many episodes are in the first season of Dungeon Meshi?
Let me just boot up Elden Ring again. Nick is going to watch all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No, we don't. We don't got enough time for that. But let's see here.
I mean, we're not done yet. Like, we've got another day. Yeah, I know. No, I didn't
Okay,
intentionally quit out.
Kara,
So
that is
unfor-
people who commission furry art levels of money you're dropping.
Okay, so I've done the math, and assuming we skip the opening and closing every time, like you should when watching a show, we get 3 episodes in every hour, roughly. At 4.5 hours, we'll get through. With 4.5 hours, we should just barely get through episode 13, which is actually a very good place because that is the end of the Red Dragon arc. That is where the first major arc of the series finishes.
Oh, spoilers. That was actually spoilers.
I'm sorry, but saying, oh yeah, this arc is only 13 episodes is not spoilers.
I didn't know when the arc was gonna end.
Kara said, bold of you to assume I haven't commissioned furry art.
Yeah, I mean, you can get furry art without paying an extravagant amount. Nick knows all about that.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. You just have to make memes on the internet.
Yeah, you get your furry art free.
Yeah. I can't believe I managed to beat an Elden Lord. I know, well, not an Elden Lord, a person, a demigod.
A remembrance.
Yeah, I managed to get a remembrance in the crowd control game. I saw some help coming in. Thank you for the help.
Strictly speaking,
and honestly, it's the best remembrance in the game because you can use her boss weapons for a lot of cool things with your current build, I bet.
Strictly speaking,
let me go get those.
Strictly speaking, much like how minor hypnosis never actually worked in Guild of Icons, you didn't defeat one of the bearers of like the pieces of the ring. You defeated an illusion of them.
I mean, you defeated the main one first.
Yeah, that's true. I beat her. Her first health bar is her full health bar. Yep.
You just never killed her.
There we go.
I've been spoiled. Now I know that the anime has arcs.
Yeah, you should be able to use these. They have a very low intelligence requirements.
Okay, yeah, I'm not using that, am I?
Sorry, I was entirely disconnected from like what was going on here. So I just heard, yeah, Nick, you should be able to use these. They require low intelligence.
They're the 2 items in the game with the highest stat requirements, both of which being intelligence.
Well, I took you no matter if they had your arm.
Yeah, it's probably not.
The staff requiring 69 or 68 intelligence. The full moon spell requiring 70.
It should be 69. In a just world, it would be 69.
And it's especially funny because the whole point of the staff is that it boosts the damage that the full moon spell does.
Yeah,
you can only choose one.
Well, like in a just world, the PENTASUBATHON doesn't turn into an OCTOSUBATHON, but here we are.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Did you forget about this?
No. DDG is summoned in Starscourge Radahn, okay?
Yeah, did you forget that Starscourge Radahn spawns in here when you jump down?
Wouldn't if you beat him, you get the remembrance from him.
That ain't happening. I cheese Radahn. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed either.
We beat the Man-Eater Mildred NPC, and we didn't get the Butcher Sword.
No,
so
that's true. Oh
probably
my god.
wouldn't get the... I can't remember what they're called.
The remembrance?
The picture up in the top left.
Oh, the rune fragment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is such a mean NPC fight to put so early in the game.
To be fair, it is entirely optional.
I mean, yeah, but like, this is like Dark Souls 3 Swordmaster level evil. I suppose the only real solace is that he doesn't lock behind a fan favorite weapon behind his defeat. Unlike the Swordmaster.
Sounds like a sordid affair.
Oh, very good. Well, that's 5 hours.
It does actually lock one of my personal favorite weapons in the game. This one right here.
No, that's true.
I mean, it is a pretty cool weapon.
Right. That's it. That's the Pentasub. Oh wait, no, the OCTOSUBATHON has been unlocked. Fuck.
Yeah. It's like the Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade, but if it was also a lightsaber.
We're going to be back on Saturday then for Pogo Stuck. For the OCTOSUBATHON. Why?
We're quite literally coming in clutch at the end.
350 subs. Holy shit, everybody. Mostly Kara, but holy shit, everybody.
Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Al. But why? Why? I just want to sleep.
I mean, you're about to right now.
Yeah, I just want to go to the movies. I want to go watch Megalopolis. It's apparently a massive car crash.
I got you Dropout. You can watch Megalopolis.
What? No, that's...
What?
God damn it. That's, Mentopolis, isn't it? Yeah. I should watch that, though.
I mean, you can just, like, take a day off.
I am. So, I mean, tomorrow I can't be doing this anyway, because tomorrow is, the Crimson Stain. And...
The Crimson Stain, where we'll be playing Pogo Stack.
And at lunchtime, I will be doing Baldur's Gate 3 with Rizolka. So we will be John Bouldering and Joy Menzo Baranzering our way through, heading up to the final boss of Act 2, actually.
Yeah, no, there it is. The OCTOSUBATHON, Baldur's Gate 3.
I'm not doing... I think Lee would actually kill me if I did. If I said, strap in, we're doing 5 hours of Baldur's Gate at a point in time that is, I think we start streaming at like 10 p.m. for like we start streaming just before she goes to bed.
So
that's
is
true.
the
NONASUBATHON
on the list?
Yeah. The goals go all the way up to DECASUBATHON at the moment. What did we have for NONASUBATHON we'd worked on? I think NONASUBATHON
is also a legitimate way to interpret.
I think NONASUBATHON might have been community games. Just double checking.
We're not creative enough to fill 5 hours.
You know, I really love how Nick went into this subathon thinking that he wouldn't even get to the third day.
We weren't even creative enough to fill 5 hours today. A lot of it was just back and forth bickering about video game story classifications.
We had to find something to fill the time. I'm sorry.
We discussed it. We definitely discussed it. Where? Where did we discuss it?
It's true, Al can draw a lot of dick.
Al can. I know that there was community games on. I don't know if that was Nona or Deca.
Why didn't you write it down somewhere?
I mean, we wrote it in Discord. We discussed it in one of the channels. I just don't know where. Oh, here we go. That's right. Number 9 is a bumper HisCursedness happy hour for those that remember that was me playing a new game every 30 minutes. So we'll be doing that for 5 hours, 10 different games. It won't be the ones that I've got free keys for. It'll be all things that I just own and have never played. I'll just be going through my list of games I've never managed to get around to playing. So that's what number 9 is. Number 10th is community games of all sorts. Golf with your friends, content warning, keep talking, nobody explodes, Jackbox, Gardo phone, etc, etc, etc. And then I've got 2 more that are not planned.
Sorry, Iris, I told you today that I was going to try and battle my ADHD to get the Utri portrait done, the ADHD one.
All right, I'm gonna stop here because 5 hours. Brain machine is broken. I'm gonna disconnect from the Discord now. Thank you both for keeping me company for all this and arguing with me about lore versus story for like 3 hours.
I'm still amazed I was the least petty one about it.
The classic debate, lore versus story.
No, it was good. It was good. I think it helped keep the conversation going when I couldn't think of anything else to say because my brain was melting. So that was great. Thank you very much. I'm gonna disconnect now. Let me put a shout out in for you, Iris, because I know obviously Pixel you don't stream, but let me put.
Well,
no,
not
I'll
Iris.
be here tomorrow, all the same.
Iris Spring, not Iris Stream.
I mean, you can wait. You can shout out Pixel because tomorrow at Twitch.tv, Pixel's going to be GMing A5E.
Yeah, tomorrow in the evening, we've got Guild of Icons Adventures. Pixel's gonna kill me, not even my character, me. I'm really excited for this. It's gonna be really good. It's the yearly Halloween. Why did I say yearly? We all know Halloween's once a year. It's the Halloween game, and yeah, it's gonna be real good fun. So if you're a fan of TTRPGs, come along for that. That's gonna be at 7:30 p.m. BST. So about an hour and a half after this one started, but tomorrow instead of today.
To be fair, I think last year's Halloween special for Guild of Icons Adventures started in November and might have had the second
It
part
ended in
of it.
February, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It was good though. Like it was a real good ending. I enjoyed it. Like last time, Bree's character got a talking apple.
Yeah, you got drugs.
Yeah, I took a lot of drugs. Bree got an apple. That speaks with
I punched a wall.
Ringo Starr's voice.
Not to put you off logging in tomorrow, but if you want to hear more of this voice, you'll probably be hearing it if you attend.
I cannot wait for Ringo to become evil.
I legitimately hope that one of us learns the Awaken spell.
I don't.
Because then it means that Ringo can always talk to all of us
wait,
and
wait,
fight
wait,
in
wait.
combat.
Wait, I just thought of the absolute greatest synergy ever. One of the artificer subclasses is a nature-based artificer where your artifices are all made of plants.
No.
And with the new synergy feat, the last one that lets you use that lets you awaken objects that you keep alive with animate objects.
No.
You could keep
Oh my
keep Ringo
God.
alive forever with that combination.
Bree says he's already an Awakened shrub. This was arranged. Does that mean everyone else can talk to Ringo?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not know this.
You know, sorry, it's just been really ignoring him the
Just
entire
been ignoring him.
time.
Yeah, I thought there
Probably
was.
a
I thought it
bit.
was still a Fee can only talk to Ringo thing. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Inochari's going to be having way more conversations with Ringo than the previous 0 conversations with Ringo.
Oh.
I
night,
missed that.
okay.
I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it.
I really can't wait for the end of the game where Ringo pulls a Flowey and consumes Morgan, and Ringo's now the final boss.
Ringo just pulls out a gun.
Well, I'm the final boss now.
Speaking of final, good night and obeisances, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Good night. All right, let's go to the outro screen. We won't raid out tonight again because I'm exhausted, but also not many people alive. But we're going to go to the outro. Thank you all for watching and for participating in the chaos. It's been great fun. The funniest thing is I think the most deadly redemption in this is either the slowdown one or it's the pack of wolves. But thank you, Gambit Wildcard, for the follow. Thank you, Kara, for so many gifted subs. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Al, for also gifting a sub. Thank you to everybody who's been playing along with this. I still cannot believe it. I every day I cannot believe how far this has gotten. Like when as I said, when I was writing this, I thought, well, you know, I'll put 5 days down. It'll probably be 3 days that get funded, you know, and if not all 5 get done, well, that's all right, because I'll have, you know, I can rest a bit more afterwards. But no. Renamed to his blessedness. No, her blessedness is Becca, my wife. Night, Jonas. It's been great having you here as well. Yeah, it's been great having you all here. I've kind of, I normally hit the drop of that bit and then stop, but I kind of nattering because I've been going for 5 hours and I'm so tired. So yeah, thank you all. Bid you all a wonderful good night. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, but if not, have a wonderful weekend as well. But if not, yes, so OCTOSUBATHON, that is going to be on Saturday, okay? I'm going to put the time in Discord. It's probably going to be a lunchtime one because I want to go to the cinema in the evening, so it'll probably be like a 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. sort of thing in British summertime. So, but check the Discord for that one. Anyway, I'll see you all very soon, and good night.